Now, it's really crazy to think that you can get a flagship phone at almost half the price. This is the Vivo X200 Pro na China ROM version. Sobrang popular and sobrang ganda na Vivo X200 Pro na global variant, and ang daming mga tech vloggers na sasabi na sobrang okay siya. Probably one of the best smartphone for 2024. And probably one of the problem is that medyo mahal dito sa Pilipinas and laging walang stock. So ang hawak ko right now is the China ROM variant ng X200 Pro at almost half the price. May pagkakaiba ba? Don't go away after this quick intro. Now, ito si Vivo X200 Pro na China ROM variant. Ang kanyang 12256GB of storage is currently priced at 43,000 pesos. And ang kanyang global variant is priced at 71,000 pesos. Ilalagay ko yung mga verified na legit links ko on the description box below para makaiwas kayo ng scam. Now, yung kanyang design is exactly the same. But there are some colors na wala sa Pilipinas. Like this one. Yung blue neto is sobrang ganda. Lalo pag natatapat mo ng araw, ang ganda. I really love yung parang may ocean wave dito sa kanyang pagka-blue. And I really love yung kanyang color dito sa likod. Yung kanyang camera bump is exactly the same. Malaki siya for a flagship camera. And you have aluminum side frames dito na masyadong shiny, which attracts a lot of fingerprints. Pati yung kanyang likod, no, is very shiny. Ang glass finish niya dito sa likod. Yung harap niya is a quad curved display na screen, which is a scratch and drop resistant na glass. Wala nga lang sinasabi si Vivo kung anong klaseng glass to. Now, this one runs on Origin OS 5, which is, yun ang probably one of the main difference niya from the global, which is running FunTouch OS 5. Pareho naman silang smooth na smooth. Pero kung nasanay ka dito sa Origin OS, you might just want to stay with the Origin OS and never go back to FunTouch OS. Dahil sobrang ganda ng OS neto. Very smooth ang UI neto. I simply love it. Except that, well, medyo maraming bloatwares that you can easily take it away. Just delete. Another thing is that wala siyang Google Play Store. You just have to hit your Vivo Store dito, type in Google Play Store, update, and andyan na. Makita mo na yung Google Play Store. Magagamit mo siya agad after you install it. Now, pareho naman silang powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 9400, and it's a really powerful chip. The best chip na meron ni MediaTek for this year, and nakakuha ng 2.47 million points dito sa kanyang Antutu benchmark. And ito pa lang kanyang breakdown score. Another thing na napansin ko, no, medyo mas mataas ang score na nakuha ko dito sa Antutu benchmark sa kanyang China ROM variant at 2.47. Sa global, nakuha ko 2.42. Well, it's just a fraction higher, but one thing to notice is that mas optimize lagi ang UI ng China. Plus, mas maaga lagi ang update sa mga China ROM dahil China would always be their priority market or primary market. 6,400 ka ng loop score naman and 50% ng kanyang stability dito sa OneLEV Extreme. Ito score nakuha ko dito sa Geekbench, kanyang CPU benchmark, and ito sa kanyang GPU benchmarking. Na okay naman ang start ng kanyang thermals and medyo hindi lang ganun ka-smooth heading towards the end, and it throttled to 79% ng kanyang best performance. Now, pagdating naman sa battery, it's exactly the same. 6,000 mAh na silicon carbon na battery, and it supports 90 watts na fast charging and 30 watts na wireless charging. Probably yun ang only point na talo niya kay Xiaomi. Xiaomi has a higher na wireless charging speed. Now, on a day-to-day consumption, okay naman siya, wala kang maging problema dito. And one thing to like dito sa kanya is quite makuna naman kayo ng battery. And nung manual test ko naman siya, it gave me 18 hours na screen on time based on 50% brightness and 60Hz screen refresh rate. It's a little bit contrary naman sa global. This one is 1 hour lower sa screen on time compared sa kanyang global variant. I'm not quite sure why, but it should be almost the same lang naman dapat. Or maybe mas matakaw ng konting kuryente si Origin OS 5. Now, pagdating naman sa kanyang display, it's exactly the same. 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED display na may 120Hz of screen refresh rate, and pareho din naman silang 4,500 nits na kanyang maximum brightness, and it also supports Ultra HDR image support. One thing na magustuhan mo dito sa kanya is ang ganda ng kanyang display. It's very nice, it's very bright, and very sharp din ang mga pictures na makita mo dito if you're browsing through social medias and scrolling through sa Facebook and sa Twitter and sa TikTok. You expect to give you a really good experience dito dahil sa high refresh rate. If you're watching your favorite content naman dito sa phone na ito, expect to give you a really good immersive experience dahil sa ganda ng kanyang display, and yung mga colors dilitaw na litaw and very punchy. Now, nung na-test natin ang kanyang global variant, maganda kanyang sounds, and it sounds like a flagship phone. Try din natin dito sa kanyang China ROM variant kung it would give me the same experience or even better. Well, honestly, it's the same, and talagang maganda lang kanyang sounds dito. Flagship level like talaga. Now, in terms of gaming, nilaro din naman natin ng mga game titles dito. Exactly the same naman sa kanyang global variant. I played Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, and Firelight 84. Hindi ko na siguro elaborate masyado. I was able to enjoy naman dito, lalo na si Genshin Impact. Doon mo mafe-feel na medyo hindi pa gano'n ka-optimize si Dimensity 9400. The good thing naman dito sa mga games na nilaro ko is hindi gano'n kainit. Si Firelight saka si Call of Duty Mobile, umabot sila ng roughly mga nasa 41 degrees Celsius. Si Genshin Impact, magtapos ako roughly mga nasa 43 degrees Celsius. And si Wuthering Waves, nasa around mga 44 degrees Celsius. Quite good naman ka ng thermal, so I would say it's really good. Now, if you want to watch yung full gaming experience ko, just check out the full review na ang Vivo X200 Pro, the global variant. Now, I'm more interested to show you yung mga camera shots dito on this camera, ang China ROM variant ni Vivo X200 Pro. Pareho naman sila ng configuration na has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS, 200MP na periscope telephoto lens with up to 3.7 times optical zoom, and meron din siya 50MP na ultra-wide lens na may 119 degrees na field of view. This one has Zeiss optics and Zeiss T lens coating, and kaya na mag-shoot up to 8K and 30. Kind of front-facing camera, 32MP, which can shoot you up to 4K and 60. Now, right now, to check na natin mga camera shots na nakuha natin from the Vivo X200 Pro na China ROM. Now, taking a look at some of the outdoor shots na nakuha natin, honestly, I would say na kahit medyo gloomy, I was still able to get a really good snap dito sa building na ito. And taking a shot at the middle of all of the tall buildings, mukhang okay rin naman, maganda rin ang shot na nakuha natin. Equally said din dito sa shot na ito, it was really raining and gloomy, pero the shot was really nice and still very sharp. Now, panning sa aking vicinity, honestly, the shot is really good. Kahit medyo gloomy, but you'll be able to get some really nice green snaps dito sa mga puno na dinaanan natin. And we are looking at some other greens dito. When you focus, makakakuha ka namang really nice shot. Now, if you focus dito sa bulaklak na ito, equally nice. Makakakuha ka ng magandang details dito sa kanya. And this is another good shot na nakuha ko from the outdoor. Now, nilaro din naman natin ang kanyang different lenses, and we captured a ultra-wide shot. Normal, 2 times. 3.7 times zoom, 10 times zoom, 20 times zoom. This is a 60 times zoom. Kita nyo, no? Sharp pa rin mga photo. And this is a 100 times zoom. So, what's nice dito sa kanya is even this is a digitally zoom na photo, makita mo, still very sharp pa rin. This is definitely a digitally enhanced na photo. Now, kung pinasok mo naman itong phone on indoor, honestly, you'll be able to get some really nice snaps kanya. Except pansin ko medyo a little bit yellowish siguro dahil sa kanyang bata ng mga halogen bulbs dito sa loob ng coffee shop. And this is another very nice shot na nakuha natin, very cozy. Plus ito ba ilaw na nakuha natin, no? Honestly, I love how it was rendered dito sa photo na ito. Looks really nice. If you're trying to take some mga earring shot naman dito, you'll be able to get a really good snap. This is just a fast snap lang. Now, if you're taking some dress shot naman sa loob ng H&M, you'll be able to get really nice. So, makita mo, very dramatic ang pagka-capture ko. Now, if you focus naman sa mga food photography, honestly, ang ganda rin ng kanyang camera. You'll be able to get some really nice snap dito sa kanya. And probably, this is one of the best camera to take some food photography, ang Vivo X200 Pro. Pati itong stick na ito, no, kitang-kita mo lahat ng details dito sa kanya. Once you zoom it in, it looks really nice. Further giving you some food shots na na-capture natin dito sa kanyang camera, you'll really be amazed and surprised sa ganda ng kanyang shots. If you're trying to take some lightings, talagang maganda rin makukuha mo dito sa kanya. Hindi siya nag-overexpose. If you're trying to focus on a subject and blurring all the way to the background, kayang-kaya din niya. This is another good sample. Focus niya ng product shot, equally nice. Kayang-kaya ng kanyang camera. Now, one of the good thing din dito sa X200 Pro is maganda rin ang kanyang front-facing camera. Equally said din naman sa kanyang global variant, you'll be able to get some really nice snap on outdoor. Kahit medyo gloomy, maganda pa rin ang output niya. Makita mo very nice ang representation ng iyong mukha. Talagang malinis and makita mo all of the details, pati buhok mo kitang-kita. And kung pumasok ka naman on indoor, equally nice, no? Maganda rin makukuha mo as long as you can get some really good lightings. And talagang itong camera ni Vivo X200 Pro can give you some really good snaps. Now, if you're using the front-facing camera, honestly, ito naka-double vision tayo. And I would say na magandang ganyang quality. A little bit shaky. Maybe a gimbal would enhance it. And if you're using a rear camera, ito smooth, no? Honestly, the resolution is nice. And yeah, kinapture din natin to using double vision. And we're just using and playing with these zoom lenses. It's almost the same ng kanyang global variant. Now, honestly guys, sobra akong happy dito sa phone na ito. Si Vivo X200 Pro na China ROM variant, yung kind of experience sa Origin OS feels really good. Very light and madaling gamitin. Wala kang magiging problema dito sa kanya. The only thing na magiging problema mo on the China ROM phone is definitely warranty. There's no warranty here in the Philippines. And another thing na hindi okay dito sa kanya is that this doesn't come with a Google Play Store pre-installed. You just have to install it on your own. But good news sa inyo, this one works with Android Auto. Probably one of the first na try ko on a China ROM na gumagana together with the Android Auto. Now, with all of those things said, it's almost the same performance sa kanyang X200 Pro na global variant. Would you buy this phone? Yun ang question ko sa inyo. Let me know in the comments. And I would say na ang laki na magiging tipid mo dito sa kanya. 71,000 pesos ang global and 43,000 pesos ang China ROM. You save roughly 28,000 pesos if you buy the China ROM variant. Now, honestly, kung bumili ka ng global na X200 na non-Pro variant, nasa 55,000 pesos. Ito, nasa 43,000 pesos. You'd rather get a Pro, di ba? Honestly, I'm not really promoting China ROM variant, but in the absence of the global variant, you can always take this one as a alternative. Kung gusto niyo malaman kung saan pwede bumili ito, I'll post the link on the description box below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub is definitely awesome. I'll see you in the next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.